I didn't want to make a video about this, but as somebody who is fat and somebody who's on YouTube and somebody who has an audience that is somewhat impressionable, I'm going to make this video. The last few years have really been centered around my health and me being a healthier person. You saw me have breakdowns. There's a video that came out a few days ago called Dear Fat People. At first, upon watching the video, I thought that it was going to be like satirical and like, you know, sarcastic, like smartass, and then change it to something more serious, something more thought-provoking, something that we could have real conversations about, because obesity in America is something that is true, something that's happening, something that is scary for a lot of people. That didn't happen. The jokes were inappropriate and ill-timed. It wasn't funny. It was supposed to be funny and it wasn't funny. It came across just really cruel and mean and disgusting. The maker of this video has no idea what they've done and they don't care. It's so frustrating to have a platform like YouTube and people are allowed to say what they want, but they don't care about what they're saying. They just want to make their point. They don't want to have a conversation. They don't want to understand other points of views. They just want you to adapt to what they want you to adapt to. And I feel like this platform at this point just has to do better. We can't just put videos out calling fat people fat. The audacity of this person, after everything that's gone on, I cannot believe that this is a thing. And then to make it personal by talking about specific things that pertain to another person that they've had issues with in the past, it's so childish. It's so like 5th grade. I shouldn't even be giving this video any kind of attention. I shouldn't be talking about this because it's so ridiculous that it shouldn't even be worth my time. I watched the video. I made notes that I was going to talk about things. The thing that made me most upset about this video was the fact that she said that she's basically just saying things that your friends should say to you. And when it got to that part, that's when I was really emotional. It was more than just anger at that point. I was sad because I had a friend say to me, to my face, I'm going to park further away from the door because you need exercise. That was said to me in real life, to my face. And at the time, I laughed it off because I was like, oh, haha, funny. That stays with me. Every time I eat a salad, every time I try to make a healthy food choice, every time I go for a run or a walk or do anything that could be considered healthy, I have that in my mind, that I need to lose weight because there's something wrong with me being overweight. I have no heart disease. I don't have bone or limb or knee problems. I don't have diabetes. There's nothing wrong with me except for the fact that I'm overweight. And the fact that anyone would say that to another person or make a video like this does not tell me that there's a problem with fat people. It tells me there's a problem with you because you are uncomfortable with the way that I look. And you are uncomfortable that I am comfortable with how I look. And it makes you angry that I'm fat and that I'm okay with it. There's absolutely no reason why you or anyone else should have opinion about what my body looks like or what I do with my body. To sit there and make a video about fat people and then say fat shaming is not real is ridiculous to me because your whole video is fat shaming. There is not one piece of truth in your video besides the fact that you hate fat people. That's basically what your whole video was about, was how much you hate fat people, how much you didn't want that kid sitting next to you because he was fat. His fat was literally touching you and you had to shove his fat away. So there you are admitting that you physically assaulted someone because you didn't want their fat touching you. You could have taken this video in a completely different direction and made it positive, but instead you poked jokes and said that people smell like sausage. You said that Crisco was seeping through their pores like a Play-Doh fun factory. You compared yourself to brown people because you always get patted down in the airport. That's racist, by the way, in case you didn't know. I'm going to end this video with a paraphrased quote from the end of her video, and she says, "Love you no matter what, but I really, really, really hope this bomb of truth acts as shrapnel that seeps into your soul." There's more to the quote, but I'm going to leave it there because your goal was achieved, but not in the way that you wanted. You wanted people to see this video and say, yeah, today's the day I'm going to make changes and be healthy. I saw this video and thought, wow, I'm never going to be accepted into society because of the way that I look. It doesn't matter how many diets I go on. It doesn't matter how many miles I run in a week. Whenever somebody sees me, all they see is fact. They don't see that I have a name or hobbies or that I can love and feel. They see fact. They talk about me behind my back. The only thing that I took away from your video is that I'm not human unless I'm healthy. I'm not human unless I'm living the way that you want me to live. I'm going to end this video by saying that this person went to Twitter and called out other YouTubers, saying that they're bullying because they said this is disappointing content, or saying that this is disappointing and heartbreaking. This person wanted to be like, oh, that's bullying. And I'm going to use this text message from my friend, and I'm going to say this to you, Nicole Arbor. It's not bullying. It's you're fucking up our house and you gotta go.